Tuesday, September 2nd. Welcome into another episode of Daily Dingers brought to you by Better and Green. Guys, just because football is back, do not sleep on baseball. Really nice time to be betting baseball right now. If you're here watching this show, I assume you aren't sleeping on baseball, but another winning night last night. 2-1 on the show, gained 1.2 units. Mets money line gets there in the daytime for us. That was an official play of mine. We lost Seattle money line late at night. Did not play that one, but came back and played the Texas Rangers. Hit plus 130 on their money line. Unfortunately, I got less price. I got plus 118 as my official play, but 2-1 on the show, guys. 2-0 sweep last night. We're hitting 67%, 66.67% in the last 6 shows of Daily Dingers, dating back to last week. Last 3 weeks for myself, personally, anyone that's followed my plays, we're up over 11 units betting the MLB. So, yeah, guys, don't sleep on baseball. It's a great time. The bookmakers focus a lot more on football than they do baseball this time of year, especially now that we have the NFL coming back. Baseball, just a really great month to profit in the MLB. But that being said, with NFL coming back, we are filming our first live intentional lounging week 1 episode tomorrow night. I believe that'll be right around 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So we're going through every single game on the NFL board. If you're looking to bet the NFL this weekend, you don't want to miss that live. Tune in, hop in the comments. We'll answer all your comments live on air. It's going to be a really fun way to film intentional lounging this year. If you're not able to make it live, we will have a replay option right as soon as we're done filming. It'll go up. You'll be able to watch on replay. So check it out if you aren't able to join the live, but really looking forward to having people in the live, in the comments. Going to be a really fun way to break down the NFL. We'll be coming out with more college football. I'm going to have a futures article out for NFL this week, so stay tuned for that. Really do well with NFL futures. EPL is off this week. Believe we have MMA, UFC this week. Could be wrong. Auto racing, we're going to have NASCAR and F1. So we got everything going on at Better and Green. Another busy week. Let's get into the plays here, guys. But before I do, we are 25 subs away from 1,100. That is our goal by the time Philadelphia and Dallas kick off on Thursday night. That is just 70 hours away, 60 hours away at this point. So if you could please consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you do enjoy sports betting, you're in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any of our content. Drop me a like down below if you enjoy these MLB videos, and drop a comment as well. Let me know if there's any game that you like tonight. Guys, I don't love the card tonight, but last week when I said that, we went 3-0 with a perfect sweep. So hopefully we do the same today. Let's get into the plays. First game up, we are looking at the 7:40 Eastern start time, Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. This is the second of a 3-game series. The Cubs had a miraculous comeback last night to win that game 7-6 in extra innings. They were down 6-1 late in that game. And for this game here, they are now a minus 175 home favorite, plus 145 coming back on Atlanta. We're going to play the Cubs. Let's not lay that big number, though. We're going to take the alternate -1. So it's not a -1.5, guys. It's just -1 run. If they win by a single run, we push. We're okay with that. That gets the price down to -130, much more playable. I just don't know how Atlanta picks themselves back off the mat. We've talked about Atlanta quite a bit lately. This is a veteran team who's used to making a postseason run, used to playing for World Series, and they're just nowhere close this year. They've now dropped 4 of their last 5. Just really struggling. They're on a long road trip. This is the last series in their road trip. I can't imagine they're getting all rah-rah today to come play this game, especially after losing the way they did yesterday. Meanwhile, the Cubs kind of in no man's land right now. 5.5 games out of the division lead from Milwaukee, but they have quite a big lead on Cincinnati for that second spot. Looks like they're pretty much netted into the second spot unless they can string together a lot of wins here, which they have a chance to. They finish this series against the Braves. They host the Nationals. Then they go to Atlanta to face the Braves, who might be even more on vacation mode once that comes. They still have the Pirates, the Reds, the Cardinals. So some chances to win some games here. I think they take another one today. Lay the -1 here. If they win by a run, like I said, we push. But I think getting it down to -130, much better than playing on the money line. So Cubs -1 is our first play of the day. Next play up, 8:10 Eastern start time. The New York Yankees head to Houston to face the Astros. Astros, even odds, home underdog, -120 on the Yanks. And we're looking to play the Yankees at the -120 price tag. I like the spot here. So the Yankees continuing a road trip. They just played 4 games in Chicago against the White Sox, took 3 out of 4, but their one loss there was the 4th game on Sunday. They get the day off, travel down to Houston. That loss that stopped a 7-game winning streak that the Yankees had. So I think it's a focus spot heading to Houston now. The Yankees trying to catch the Blue Jays for that division lead, also trying to hold off the Red Sox. That's going to be an insane fight for the division there down the stretch. They need to win every game they can. Meanwhile, Houston in a divisional struggle themselves. They lead the Mariners just by a couple of games. Texas still kind of right on their tail as well, so they need wins as well here. But I just don't love the spot for Houston quite as much as I do the Yankees. They are hosting their 3rd straight home series here. They took 2 out of 3 against the Rockies, took 2 out of 4 against the Angels. They don't have the day off. However, they did win yesterday, so they do bring some momentum into this game. But really just prefer the spot here for the Yankees. Max Fried on the mound, Framber Valdez going for Houston. Both pitchers have played these lineups this year, so maybe look at an over in this game as well. I think both teams could hit each respective pitcher. I know Valdez carries the name. He's gotten lit up a couple of times this year. I know he had a gem in his last outing, but I prefer Fried on the mound in the pitching matchup there. Prefer the spot for the Yankees, -120. That is our second play of the day. And our final play here, going to the late game, 9:40 Eastern start time, the Texas Rangers and Arizona Diamondbacks playing their second of their 3-game series. Arizona -115 home favorite, -105 coming back on Texas, a near pick'em price. Let's play Texas again. We won with Texas yesterday at the nice plus price. To be honest, I just don't love this card. It was hard to find plays. But Texas playing really well right now. They've now won 6 games in a row. Like I said, chasing Seattle and Houston for that division lead. And if they can keep stringing wins together, if they can get results here in Arizona, they then host Houston for 3 games, a massive series. If they can keep this winning streak going. So I do like the spot for Texas. Not only that, but they had a comeback of their own last night. They were down 2 runs in the 9th, even things up, go get 2 more runs in the 10th, win that game 7-5. Not sure how Arizona picks themselves off the mat. I feel like Texas comes in with a lot of momentum after that win last night. And Arizona really not playing for much right now. Texas has everything to play for. -105. That's the way I'm looking here on the Texas Rangers. So, guys, quick recap. Chicago Cubs -1 run, -130. New York Yankees money line -120. And the Texas Rangers money line -105. Guys, that will wrap it for Tuesday's episode of Daily Dingers. Thank you for tuning in. Again, we would love to see you in our NFL Week 1 Intentional Lounging Live tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you can hop over there, if you're looking to bet the NFL, that would be incredible. Drop some comments below. We will interact with you live on air. Guys, hope you have a profitable night betting the MLB. As always, follow me on Twitter X at eBainbridge26 for all of my official plays. Not sure if I'll have one tonight, but if I do, it will be tweeted out. And guys, we will see you in Wednesday's episode of Daily Dingers, brought to you by Better and Green. Thanks for watching.